when we say, like, for example, currently I am working in Capgemini. Okay, tomorrow I might change to another company. But for every project, for example, you got a client, okay, Prabhas or Vishal, anyone, these people are working for a client. I am their client. For example, I have e-commerce site, for example, kind of Amazon kind of site, and I have my databases, I have my code, everything. Okay. And I gave this project to Prabhas or Vishal, and I asked them, will you be able to work on my project? Or I hired them for my project, and these people are ready to work on it. But I should make sure, right? Okay, these people might leave tomorrow, and this whatever they have worked. For example, Vishal has pushed some code. He made some code changes on his computer, and that should be available to everyone, right? Even they left, it should be visible. It should be available for everyone tomorrow. Okay, so that is Git. For example, they are pushing code. So whatever Prabhas has worked, whatever Vishal has worked, it will be pushed to Git. So it will be available for everyone. In the same way, so whatever the Git code they have pushed. Now, what about other processes? Like what exactly happening next? So, for example, in my real-time project, whatever we are working currently, you people might be working on, for example, just Vishal said he pushed his code changes to Git for his own project. But what industry level it is happening? Like I am the developer, there will be a lot of people in a team, and every team is working on different things, right? Some might be on database, some might be on uh, development of code, some might be on Java side, some might be on .NET side, some might be on operation side. So everything, right? So many people are working on different things, and then how these people are combining together. Okay, for example, I have a .NET application, someone has Java, some other people are working on Java, and I am using their Java API into my .NET. And how will I integrate that? Where they will push their code? They will push their code into the Git. Similarly, I will push my code into the Git, and they will deploy it somewhere, like they will put it on a server. I'll put it my code on a server, and my server will try to fetch that code from that person. Okay, so you people got right what exactly Git is. Now tell me, how many of you have portfolio? Do you people have any one of you have portfolio? Anyone? No one have portfolio? You don't have your own website? When I say portfolio, same as resume, you have online resume. Does anyone? Nobody? Okay, so after this session, like once we complete this session, this is might not be related to portfolio. You people just try to create your own portfolio. Just who first, those people who don't have Git account, they'll create a Git account. Then they will try to create their own portfolio. You people are aware about AI, you people are aware about YouTube, you people have a lot of resources on Google. Just go through it, create your small one page portfolio. You know, one page, what I mean, one page. The website homepage, whenever we go to some homepage or some website, we'll see the first page homepage. Just create one page of your portfolio. Write some HTML code. You people are well aware, I think, HTML. Just write some HTML code and create a small portfolio and push that portfolio into Git. Okay. So anyhow, I'm not going to teach you the Git commands, how to create Git and all. You people are well aware. You just go to the Google, create a Git, and push your code to Git. These will create your chances of getting job more. So we people are hiring lot of people in our team. So whenever we hire freshers, okay, so whenever we hire freshers, the most and the first advantage we see is like, do you people have portfolio? So people who are in college, what they can work on project apart from their project, apart from their final year project, their third year projects, what they can do extra, how can you showcase your project? For example, Prabhas or Vishal has created their project and they pushed their code to Git. That is accessible to me. Okay, being a technical person, I can see, okay, Prabhas and Vishal has created their Git account and they shared with me. So I am accessible. I can see the code. I can understand that code. But Prabhas and Vishal, can you confirm, like, if any, for example, your English professor, he will be able to understand what exactly you posted on Git? Or your mathematics professor, will they able to understand? Or for example, you went for an interview and HR will be able to understand what you have posted, whatever you have posted on the Git? Do you think so? So whatever you did, whatever you have pushed on the Git, to showcase that, you just create one portfolio. In that portfolio, same as your resume, whatever you, anyhow you are adding, right? This is the projects I have worked in my college. You will mention all this in your resumes, right? The same way, just create one portfolio, just a static page, just a HTML page, style with some CSS attributes, and in that add some of the projects whatever you have created, add your GitHub link over there, add your LinkedIn account over there, add your Instagram profile over there, add your Facebook profile over there. So now why I am saying to create one portfolio, for whatever session today we are going to discuss, for to to get real time experience, you need to create the portfolio. So you'll get exactly, okay, these things I did, now how to publish it, how it should be visible to people. Okay, so this is about portfolio and GitHub. So just create one GitHub account and create one portfolio. Okay, let's jump into the topic. How many people are aware about DevOps? Just raise your hands. Have you heard about DevOps? Okay, how many of you are aware about development? What exactly, when I say I am a developer, I am a Java developer. So how many you are aware? What you people might be thinking, like, okay, being a developer, what would I am doing here? Guys, am I audible, right?
సంబంధం లేదు, పాస్ అయితే అయిపోయింది అంతే. కోర్స్ వర్క్
I hope you will make this session interactive.
ఉంది కాబట్టి ఇంకోటి ఏముంది కాబట్టి బ్యాలెన్స్ అయిపోయింది అక్కడ. మిగతా అంతా ఎక్సెసివ్.
Okay, Akshaya. Okay, no problem. Let me explain. So when I say I am a developer, what might be I am doing? I might be writing the code, right? And I might be writing, for an example, I am saying I'm a .NET developer. Then what I might be writing the code in a .NET framework, or might be in a C# language. And when someone come to you and many of your siblings or your relatives might be in the IT industry and they might be saying, I'm a tester, I'm a developer, right? So how many of you heard about testers? I'm into testing profile, I'm a tester, I'm an automation tester, I'm a manual tester, I'm a performance tester. How many are aware? Vishal, that's good. So Akshaya, so when you say tester, what they might be doing? What do you think? What they might be doing? Okay, so when I say developer, I might be writing the code, right? I might be writing, I'm taking some language and might be writing the code. What about the tester? What do you think? What they might be doing?
మళ్ళీ ఎప్పుడు ఇంకా
Vishal,
సారీ ఇంకా అంబ్రెన్
what they might be doing?
నెక్స్ట్ ప్లే
Checking bugs. Monica, very
నెక్స్ట్
good.
జూన్కి ఉంటుంది.
So whatever I have developed,
మేలో
whatever developer,
ఉంటుంది.
for example, Monica is a developer and she has written code.
పాసే
Whatever might be she
అంటే
has written in Java, he might be evaluate the code and check bugs. Very good,
సర్వే
Akshay. That's great. So
ఆబ్జెక్టివ్
you
సైడ్
people
పెడితే
understand, right? What testing
దానికంటే
people
ముందు
are
ఆన్సర్
doing.
అది కాదు.
So they might
సబ్జెక్ట్స్
be
ఎగ్జామ్ రాయాలి
taking
కదా,
your
50 మార్క్స్.
developing test cases.
అందులో ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు
Very
చేసిన కోర్స్
good.
వర్క్లో 4 నుంచి 2 చూస్ చేసుకోవాలి నువ్వు.
Exactly. Analyze the
ఈ
result.
2 నువ్వు
Exactly.
ఏది
Analyze the
స్టార్టింగ్
result.
ఏంటి
When I
ఈజీ
say
ఏంటి
analyze the
తెలుసుకోవాలి.
result, analysis when
అది
it comes
పర్ఫెక్ట్
to
అయ్యే సబ్జెక్టు
performance testing.
నువ్వు
So
ఏది
there will be lot of testers. I
ఫైవ్
have
సబ్జెక్ట్స్లో
completed my code.
2 సబ్జెక్ట్స్
I just
నువ్వు గైడ్ కలిసి
put
చేసాడు
it on
అనుకోండి,
the Git.
ఆబ్వియస్ కూడా
I
గైడ్ కోర్స్
given to
ఇంకోటి నీకు బాగా ఈజీ
testing team.
అనిపించింది
And
దాని
what
మీద
they will do,
ఫోకస్
they will
కంప్లీట్
check
అవ్వడానికి
my
పెట్టుకుంటావు.
code.
మిగతా 3 సబ్జెక్ట్స్
Testing team will my
సిఎన్
testing
ఓఎస్
team
డిఎస్ఏ.
will check my code and they will try to find the bugs. They will
సో ఈ
analyze the
3
code
టీచ్
and
చేయాలి
they
నువ్వు.
will find, okay, how can you
ఏదైనా టీచ్
improve this
చేయకుండా
code, or
ఉంటే
how can
ఇప్పుడు
you what are the
మనకి
bugs
నెట్వర్క్స్
in this
ఎప్పుడు
code.
చెప్పలేరు వాళ్ళు.
So they will
ఇక్కడ
again come back to
డిస్కషన్స్
me,
ఉంటాయి అన్నమాట ఎగ్జామ్లో.
and again I have to resolve those bugs,
దాని
or
సిలబస్
I
ఉంది,
have to
నోట్
resolve
తీసుకొని
that code
వాట్సాప్లో
changes,
నాకు
and I have to again
హాయ్
push,
అని పెట్టు,
and
నేను
again I have to
నీకు
inform to
పంపిస్తాను సిలబస్. ఫస్ట్
testing
సిలబస్
team.
అది. అంటే
What
సిలబస్
should I
పక్కన కూడా
inform?
మళ్ళీ
Okay, I have
కొన్ని కొన్ని
whatever the bugs
టాపిక్స్
you have
నువ్వు
raised
చేసి కొన్ని
yesterday,
సెలెక్టెడ్
I
టాపిక్స్ కాకుండా
completed. Please
నెట్వర్క్స్
re-verify again. So what?
నాది మళ్ళీ గేట్లో ఉంటుంది.
Again he
గేట్లో
should
ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి
start
అంతే
from the
పెడతారు కానీ వీళ్ళు
initial.
గేట్ ఎంత పెడతారు
Again he
కానీ
should
అన్ని
start
ఇస్తారు.
from the scratch. Okay,
సో అదే మనం
might be
టీచ్ చేయకుండా
whatever
ఉంటే
changes
కనుక మనకి
Narendra has
ఉపయోగం.
did or Monica has did, again
లేదంటే ఇంకా ఏదో
that
ఎక్స్ట్రా
might
కోర్స్ చేయడము.
impact other
లేదంటే ఏమవుతుందంటే
functionalities. So he has
మా
to
మా
again test
వాళ్ళకి
from the
అందరికీ
start.
ఏమైందంటే
Okay, so
50
somewhere
మార్క్స్కి
again he find one
20
more bug.
గైడ్
Again he
సబ్జెక్ట్స్
come
కదా.
back to
అంటే ఒకటి
developer.
గైడ్ ఇంకోటి వాడు కోర్స్ వర్క్ చేసిన సబ్జెక్ట్ కదా.
Again
20కి అందరికి 17 16 19
I have to develop the code.
మూడు
Again I have to
కలిపి
push on the
అందరికి
Git.
5 మార్కులు వచ్చినాయి.
Again the tester will test. So don't you think this
0
is taking
2
lot
1
of time?
0 3 2
See,
అట్లా
for development I took a whole day,
అందరికి అందరికి
and when I am
ఇక
going home I just pushed and informed to
చదువుకున్న
testing
వాళ్ళు
team.
ఉన్నారు, చదువుకోలేని
So
వాళ్ళు
again he'll start tomorrow testing.
ఇలాగ
He'll find
పర్టికులర్
all the
చేసిన వాళ్ళు
bugs.
ఉన్నారు.
Again
అందరికి
he
అదే
took
పరిస్థితి.
one day.
ఎందుకంటే
Again he informed
ఇప్పుడు
me I am taking one
టాపిక్
day
ఉంది,
more.
ఆ 3
So don't you
సబ్జెక్టులకి ఇక్కడ
people
స్కోప్
think this
లేదు.
is taking lot of
చెప్పి
time?
నేను నా వర్క్ చెయ్యి నా రీసెర్చ్ చెయ్యి అంటే
Will this
ఆ
will this
సబ్జెక్ట్
work in
చదవలేవు.
industry level?
ఎప్పుడు
My
చదవలేదు.
client will wait
ఒకరోజు
till
చదివాడు
I
చిన్నప్పుడు
complete
టీచింగ్
this
చేయలేదు ఇంకా.
development, until
వారం ముందు చదివితే ఎందుకు
I make the website
టీచింగ్
live.
చేయడం వల్ల
Do you think
నువ్వు ఎక్కడ ఏదైతే
client will
చదువుతారో
wait till
క్వశ్చన్స్
this much?
ఇస్తావా ఆ రేంజ్లోనే వస్తాయి. అయిపోయి ఉంటుంది సార్
No,
అప్లికేషన్.
Monica, very
ఏదైనా
good.
స్కోప్ ఉంటే
So
కనుక గైడ్ చేసుకోవాలి.
people will not wait,
ఎక్కడికి
and
వెళ్తున్నావు?
this is not how the industry
ఆర్గనైజ్
work.
చేసి
So when we are
ఆర్గనైజ్
hearing, okay, testing people are there, they might be testing and
అప్లోడ్
all,
చేసాడు అను
but this is
అన్నీ
not the way. Okay,
బెస్ట్
so to improve this process, whatever we are doing, right? So developer developed the code, they have pushed the kit, tester has tested, again raised some bugs. So whatever this process, this has been changed now completely in the industry. For example, you have a database, you have written some queries, and you made some changes in the database. Again testers will test. So this process has been changed completely now. So here comes the DevOps. When we say DevOps, here the word DevOps comes. Developers, OPS, operations. So combining together this operations team. So do you think, okay, once testing has completed and then the thing is over, will that be live? No, right? For that we need one server. For to allocate that server we need one member. For example, we have Prabhas. He is from operating system side. He knows very well about operating systems. He knows very well about infra side, what CPU this server required, what he is well aware about server. Then Prabhas will again create some servers. So again he has to create servers. Then again he will come to me, Narendra, this is not working. This is not compatible for Windows. This is not compatible for Linux. This is not compatible for Ubuntu. So we require this operating system. So again, this will take time, right? So all this comes under operations. So when we say DevOps, developers and operations team combining together, we call it as a DevOps. So to improve this performance, right, whatever testing, development, so instead of developer pushing their code and testing team should wait till developer pushes the code, and developers should sit idle till testing team comes and raise the bugs. So to improve this performance, what we introduced DevOps in the market, in the industry. After a lot of research, lot of things came, a lot of tools came, so they have introduced DevOps. And how they have improved this process completely, we'll check through a slides. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Hmm. Let me know, guys, if you are able to see. Okay, so when we say DevOps, so as we discussed, developers and operations team works together, then it is a DevOps. But you might have again doubt like, okay, DevOps, you said development team and operations team, might there be testing or Prabhas who is working on operation, infrastructure, CPU, servers, these are combining together. You are calling it a DevOps, but how testing is happening? How is infra allocating to our website? For example, I have created a portfolio. For example, Vishal has created one portfolio. Now Vishal has written the code. He has given to testing team. Like, please check whether I have any bugs. Do you find in my portfolio code? Then testing team has tested it. Okay, there is nothing. You can go ahead. You can make your website live. Then again, he went to Prabhas. Okay, Prabhas, I need some infra. I need some server to deploy my, make my portfolio visible to everyone. Then okay, Prabhas said, okay, but let me show your code. Let me show your code. He saw his code. He checked, okay, he requires server. For Windows Server, what he needs? He needs some CPU for every server. Server of machine. So for that he requires some servers. So again he added some servers. He added some CPU, memory, everything, and he make it live. But it took so long. So for that we introduced DevOps, and in that DevOps, whatever testing, whatever Prabhas doing, the infra side, everything is we are doing through CI/CD. So in a DevOps, there is one part which we call CI/CD. So what is the full form of CI/CD? Anyone is aware? Anyone is aware? I'm waiting, guys. Anyone is aware about CI/CD? When I say CI/CD in a DevOps, anyone heard about it? Okay, Akshaya. What is CI/CD, Akshaya? Just full form. No need to explain. You just explain. Just tell me the full form of CI/CD. Continuous integration and continuous delivery. That's great. That's great. So you people are well aware about CI/CD. So again, now till now we have discussed DevOps. Okay, how we are performing. Then again we are going to discuss CI/CD in that part of DevOps. Again we are dividing this CI/CD into two parts. So what is Sri, Kruba, Ramesh, Kumar? Ramesh. So whatever Ramesh said, continuous integration and continuous delivery or deployment. There are two parts: continuous integration one part, continuous delivery and deployment. Again we are dividing into two parts. So in the initial, what I explained, I'm a developer. I'm pushing my code to Git, and testing is taking it, and they are testing and they are pushing it. finding this, but it is taking a lot of time. I need in a few seconds, within few minutes. Okay, as soon as Narendra has pushed his code or Prabhas has pushed his code, system should be able to automatically find bugs and inform to Prabhas so that we have continuous integration, continuous deployments or delivery. Okay, so what exactly we will see CI is doing and what exactly CD is doing. Okay, so when I say CI, continuous integration, so what exactly continuous integration is? For example, I'm a developer, I'm developing the code. As soon as I push the code to, there is one system, there is some tools, we call those as integration tools. For example, Jenkins, all those are tools. For example, okay, developers merge code frequently. Okay, for example, I'm a developer, I have developed some code and I merged it to my Git account, whatever I have. So as soon as I merge the code, there are some tools in the continuous integration or in the DevOps. Those tools, what it will do? So they will get notification. Okay, Narendra has merged code. They will take that code and they will test it. Whatever tool is, so no AI is our taking over jobs. Same way here, automation has taken the tester job. Tester is gone here. Okay, so tester has some other jobs as well next that we will discuss for this. Okay, so there is no code reviewer. When I say test here, there is no code reviewer where whatever Prabhas or Vishal or Monica or Narendra has written, there is no code reviewer. There is a tool, what we call the tool as either Jenkins. Okay, we have built server Jenkins, GitLab, CI/CD. Okay, these are the popular CI/CD tools. So when I say Jenkins, GitHub Actions, GitHub CI/CD, Circle CI/CD, these are the tools. What we will do is these tools we will integrate with the Git. Whatever code I have pushed, we will integrate with that. And as soon as I push the code, it will take that code and test. And within seconds, it will take just within seconds and provide response, or it will notify to the user who has pushed, or it will email to the user, okay, this line is not working properly, this line you have bug. So what, as soon as Narendra got or Prabhas got reply from the tool. For example, here we will take the tool as Jenkins. So as soon as I push the code, Jenkins has taken the code and Jenkins has responded, okay, at this line you have a issue in your code. Okay, I went again, okay, I got the response. Okay, this the code I need to change. Again, no need to wait, right? I had just changed the line. I pushed the code. Jenkins has taken within minutes and Jenkins has built the code and tested it within the seconds and responded, okay, this is fine. This time it is properly working. So how much time it has reduced? Jenkins or testing tool is doing within seconds. What if there is a tester or a human involved here? He again has to take that code in his local. Whatever I have Git, he has to clone in his local. Again, he has to test. Again, he has to come to me, or he has to call me, or he has to message me. Okay, Narendra, at this line you have issue. How much time we have saved here? So this is called continuous integration. So when we say continuous integration, continuously Narendra is working on code and continuously Jenkins is testing its code. So this is called continuous integration. Okay, so developers modes merge their code frequently. So whoever developer is working, he will merge their code very frequently, within 5 minutes, within 10 minutes, whenever is required. Okay, I am working on a bug, I am working on a story, or I am working on a feature. I have completed it, I merged it. Whatever Jenkins want to do, let it do. I will work on another feature. I have completed it, I will merge it. Jenkins will automatically test whenever it get notification from the Git. So we will integrate Jenkins with Git, and whenever Git gets something code from a human, from a Narendra or from Prabhas, for everyone, it will inform to Jenkins, and Jenkins will return the result to Narendra. Okay, this time it has fixed, this time it is working fine. So again, so this is called a continuous. You are understanding, right? What exactly continuous is? Continuous, Narendra is continuously pushing his code to Git, and there is one tool called Jenkins. It is testing continuously. So code is automatically built and tested. So it is automatically tested by Jenkins. No need of any human intervention, and detects issues early in the life cycle. So before going to live, it has detected the issues and it has informed to Narendra, and Narendra has fixed. So when they go to production, for example, we call it as a production servers. Okay, so when we say production, it is a live site which people are seeing. For example, Amazon, now people are accessing Amazon website, right? So directly your Amazon, it is in a production server. Because of that, you are able to access it. So you people are not able to find any bugs. Why? Because testers has already tested it, or tools has already tested it, and they find in the early phase itself, and they have fixed it. So this is continuous integration. Now, what is continuous delivery? Here comes the role of operations team. When I say operations team, in our team now Prabhas is operation member. Okay, he allocates servers, he allocates CPU, memory to the code, and make our code live to the users. So when I say continuous delivery, so continuously delivering the code, whatever code has been tested by Jenkins, delivering that code to production server, to the users who are using the website live without any intervention. So user should not get disturbed, and everything should be updated automatically. And when we say it is in web application, okay, and when we say mobile application, you will get updates regularly in our app store or play store. You will see, right, you are able to see a lot of times, okay, you have an update for this app, for example WhatsApp. So every time you get updates, why you are getting updates? Someone has pushed their code in the backend and they have made some changes, and you got that update. Or for example, you are accessing web application. For example, instead of downloading Amazon app, you are going through Chrome and you are accessing it in a Chrome. So at that time, you need not to update anything. It will be automatically updated by web application. So ensures code is ready to deploy at any time. So what this continuous delivery do? It is ready to do every time. Like whenever there is code, okay, Jenkins told, okay, this code is fine. Narendra has pushed this time code without any bugs, without any issues. Please take it and deploy it in the live server. So there are some tools again. When we say tools, so for example, we have tool for testing. So this time we have tool for deployment. Okay, so I'll show you the tools in the next slides. But before that, let's check continuous deployment and continuous delivery. So we are seeing here two: continuous delivery and continuous deployment. So we have two full forms here: continuous delivery and continuous deployment. When we say continuous delivery, there is human intervention here. Okay, before going to live server, for example, Monica is here. We'll take Monica. Okay, before going to live, Monica re-verify again. Monica don't have trust on Narendra, Prabhas, or Vishal. She don't have trust on anyone. So what she's doing? Okay, testing. Jenkins told, okay, Monica, this time it has completed. Please approve yourself and make it live. Then Monica, okay, let me re-verify. She will re-verify the code and again push it to the server, live server. So whenever there is some intervention, human intervention, someone is going to approve our code, then at that time we are calling it as a continuous delivery. But what what if Monica says, okay, I don't need you people don't need any approvals from my side. You can just continuously do your deployments. I have trust on you, Jenkins. I have trust on Jenkins, and it is testing very properly. You can go ahead. So without any human intervention. So Monica has left the team. she is working as her own task. She just left this continuous delivery task. Okay, at that time, so without any human intervention, we call it as a continuous deployment. So like continuous delivery, but with automatic deployment. So without any intervention, it is automatically deployment. So when we say deployment, it is a industrial term. So deployment is making our code or publishing our code to the live server. So we call it as a deployment. So no human intervention needed post testing. So once Jenkins has tested, we don't need Monica's approval. It will automatically deployed or it will automatically publish to the live server. So how it is deploying to the live server? So CI/CD pipeline components. Okay, these are the components as we discussed. Git, Jenkins. These two we have discussed, right? This is for pushing the code. As soon as you push the code, build server Jenkins will take code from the Git, and again test automation and deployment tools. So we have some deployment tools. We call it as a Docker. See, these are testing tools. These are code repository tools, which stores our code, which stores our C# code or .NET code or Java code, and this Jenkins will test your code. Okay, it will, whatever you have in the Git, it will test. So once test is done, test automation, what it will do, it will check other test automations. We have performance. Okay, once issue has resolved, how your code is performing. We have DSA, right? You have written in BFS, but it is working very good with DFS, depth first search. Again, so performance might increase. So whatever performance testing is there, we will take care in the test automation. Okay, now performance testing is also completed. We have some tools which will take, for example, Docker or Kubernetes, we are called deployment tools. It will take this code and it will deploy it to the live server. So this is how CI/CD workflows. For example, plan. Okay, you have a manager plan your work and he assigned to work. You are the developer, so you have coded it. Now you pushed it into the into Git. What once Git you have pushed continuous integration. So what testing, whatever Jenkins we have, what it will do, it will build that code and test it and make a artifact. If it is fine, when while testing, if everything whatever test cases has passed, it will make it as artifact. When we say artifact, what exactly artifact is? It is a zip file. We can say it is a zip file. It's not exactly the zip, but we can say okay, it is a small file. It is a compressed file which we will deploy it into live server or our production server. So if test cases are executed properly, everything is fine, then it will make artifact, or else it will again go to the plan for whoever is developer here. It will go to them and it will ask them, please make your corrections again. Again, he will push the code, it will build, it will test. If everything is fine, then it will make it as an artifact. So these three we call it as a continuous integration in the industry. Once continuous integration is done, artifact is created, testing automation tools will inform to delivery team or deployment team. They will take care of next part. So what they will do, they will take this code and they will publish it in the live server to make visible to the user. So we have two servers. One is staging and one is production. Production is live server. When we say staging, same as production, we have this staging environment for our purpose, for internal use only. For example, we are in a team. Me, Prabhas, Monica, Vishal, we are in a team. Okay. And before going to production, before making it live, we want to see how exactly output appears on the screen, on big screens. So for that, we make one another environment staging and we verify that, okay, the code is fine, but how it is working in how it front end, how it is looking on the big screens. So there we will verify in the staging. And if something looks bad or something is not looking good, we will again go to the continuous integration. Okay, make these changes. Here we call a manual tester. So we have some manual testing team. What they will do, they will re-verify before going to production. Okay, for example, we take Amazon. Before going to Amazon, they have one more site in the staging environment. Their manual testing team will verify in the staging environment itself and they will, okay, change this UI, okay, change this scroller, then change this banner, whatever it is. So they will inform to the integration team again. Once it is verified in the staging, it will go to the production. So production is our live server. This is called continuous delivery. So how many of you think once it is went to production, our work is done? Do you think is it people can access and there is nothing to do? How many are agree? Our site is live, so there is nothing. No worries. We can sit. Do you people think there is anything left after we make it as a live? For example, your portfolio made it live. There is nothing to do now. Is it? Okay. So once we made everything live, we again have one more task. So that task is
Registration process is over.
operate
If you have
and
password,
monitor.
you cannot do anything now.
So you people might be aware sometimes WhatsApp is down. Some days before Instagram was down
You made the payment.
because there was some
Can you give me
issues
one
in the
registration
monitoring or there was some issues in the infrastructure side. There might be
number? Registration
their
number.
server was down or something. So for that,
What
once
is your
we are
registration
live,
number?
there will be some tools, monitoring tools. All those tools will always keep your keep monitoring your
No, 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 no,
application.
no.
Okay, this time it is live, in this time your application went down, and what are the issues, what because of what reason it went down. So it will note down all those issues and it will provide you a
In
report,
that message you
so
will get the
users
registration
can
ID
or
because they will send username password in your
continuous
spam
deployment or
email.
continuous
Email also
delivery
you will
team
receive an email
can
about the
monitor
registration
those.
number.
Okay, these are the reports we got from the
Huh?
monitoring tools and this is the reason our application went down. So they will resolve it as soon as possible and
No,
they
no,
will make it
definitely you will get
live.
username password to your mail ID and message.
So these are some CI/CD tools. So these are
No, there is no
testing
WhatsApp. You
tools:
tell me. See,
Jenkins,
check your
GitHub,
spam
Actions,
folder
GitLab.
first. Mail spam folder. You will find.
These are version control tools. So version control, same as GitHub, we have another tools. For example, GitLab, Perforce,
You
Beanstalk,
have free
Team
application.
Foundation
You
Server,
downloaded.txt instead
Bitbucket.
of
These are the
registration.
tools, but
Without that, I
most
cannot do.
popularly in the
I have only one source,
industry,
that is
everyone
registration number.
uses GitHub or Git
You
only.
try, forget username password something. You try.
So we have different branching strategies in the GitHub that you will learn more in next future. But for now, you just create your Git account, create one repository, and push your code. So these are the build automation tools. So once this is completed, who will take care of your automating or deploying the code changes? That is Maven or Gradle or NPM. So Circle CI, these are the some, or Gradle or Jenkins. These are some tools which will take care of your deployment. Okay, so whenever we say automated testing, so we have some integration testing. These are kind of testings. Okay, unit testing, integration testing, functional testing. When we say testing team, I have removed one tester, right? But he might be working somewhere else. So we have lot of testing teams. Again, we have some frameworks, JUnit, Selenium, PyTest, etc. So for every each different language, we have different frameworks to test the code. For example, JUnit for Java, Selenium for C Sharp or Java, PyTest for Python. So different frameworks we will use in each stage of continuous integration. So again, containerization and orchestration. So we have deployment tools, right? Docker or Kubernetes. What they will do, they will package your application, whatever you have pushed the code into the Git or GitHub, they will package it and they will make it to live. They will make understandable to the server. Okay, this is the package you have to make visible to the users. Okay, so what are the benefits of CI/CD? See, we have removed one tester. We have not wasting time. As soon as you will push the code, you will get reply. Okay, these are the issues. So there we are introducing Jenkins tool. So we are automating everything. We are just what you need to do. You just need to monitor the pipelines. So faster feedback, benefits of CI/CD. So faster feedback. Whenever like you just push the code, Jenkins is giving the feedback within seconds. So with this is very fast. Lower risk of deployment failures. So if for example we are doing it manually, so we are not using the CI/CD pipeline. Whenever we are doing it, for example, I given to Prabhas, okay, deploy it or make it live. He has to take care of Windows Server. He has to take care of CPU. He has to take care of infrastructure. He has to take care of memory. If he forgets any one thing, our application will not be published on live server. But if we are assigning this task to once, okay, what Prabhas is very aware about whatever the things he has to do, he just informed the test tool, whatever we have tool. For example, Maven will take care. It down once, and he informed to Maven, okay, Maven, whenever you get code, just do these things, okay? Allocate one Windows server, allocate this much CPU, allocate 12 GB of RAM, allocate 12 GB of ROM, everything he has informed. Next time whenever you get a code, Maven will do all these things immediately. So there will be no failures of deployment. Okay, and here improved collaboration. So if anything went wrong in the infrastructure, they will directly go to developers, and if anything required developers, they will go to infra team. So there is a good collaboration and productivity has increased, right? If you are able to see, the first in the initial, every time tester is going to developer, developer is going to testing, there only in the continuous integration, there was only, it is taking lot of time. Now we have enhanced our productivity. But everything will have a pros and cons. So just now tell me, what do you think, what might be the challenges you will face in this CI/CD or DevOps? Anyone? You listen this session till now, right? Just tell me. We are at the end. I'll not bore you people.
సుమంత్ రెడ్డి తోటి
Just tell me what might be the challenges. Any one challenge?
లంజోడగా
అక్కటి హృదయ్
Anyone? Okay. So when we say challenges, I told you lot of tools, right? Testing tools, building tools, automating tools. How we will integrate these tools? So we required one person who has knowledge on all these tools, right? So there we will get challenges, how to integrate all those tools. So tools integration complexity, and again testing reliability. Okay, how all these tools are working fine or not. Until and unless you do one deployment, you will not be able to understand.
నెంబర్ దొరికింది వాడికి ఫోన్ చేస్తాను వాడికి
And you need to change your shift, cultural shift. You doing it manually, now you have to shift to some other tools and all. So you have to adopt that. Okay, let's see real world example. Example, Netflix or Facebook deploying multiple times per day. For example, Facebook get every time new feature, and they are doing multiple times. They are making their live server live every 1 hour. So rapid iterations, strong monitoring. These are some real world example.
ఏంది ఎంత సౌండ్
Okay, so conclusion is we have CI/CD as an essential practice within the DevOps. So within the DevOps, we have CI/CD, which enhances our software development and increase the productivity. So
చెప్పు
we have to create some CI/CD pipeline. We have to integrate some tools, and these will take care of your whatever database or changes or whatever code changes you have, whatever you want to live. You just keep quiet and you just relax. Every team CI/CD pipeline will take care of your live server. Ultimate embracing CI/CD promotes a culture of continuous improvement and responsive customer needs. So by this, your customer will be satisfied. Okay, this is done in within some minutes. The deployment has done it within some minutes, some hours. It will not take more than half an hour in the industry. So this is how industry works. Not we people do one portfolio, we push to GitHub and we went for our live server. Okay, we bought one server.
ఉన్నాడంట వీళ్ళు పెట్టేసి వాష్
Again, we did. We have assigned some, what we call, we assigned some operating systems. We assigned some CPU, memory. But this is one-time task is fine. But this is not at industry level. So at industry level, we have practice called DevOps, and in that DevOps, this CI/CD it works. I hope I made you people understand, and go to Google, explore more things on DevOps, how exactly DevOps work, all these things. Any questions for me? We have 4 minutes more, guys. You can ask anything if you have any questions. If on CI/CD or anything related to industry, anything related to your interview, or anything about your portfolio, whatever you want to ask.